waiting for you will prove untrue, then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were near. Then maybe.
War. War never changes. The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower. But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons: petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska, the US would annex Canada, and the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation-states bent on controlling the last remaining resources on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders. And from the ashes of nuclear devastation, a new civilization would struggle to arise. A few were able to reach the relative safety of the large underground vaults. Your family was part of that group that entered Vault 13. Imprisoned safely behind the large vault door, under a mountain of stone, a generation has lived without knowledge of the outside world. Life in the vault is about to change.
And here it is, the original Fallout. Such a wide selection of characters. But if I remember correctly, making one's own character is probably better. Alright, we want extra agility to get more action points. And we need to have a 6 on luck to get the super weapon. And we need more perception. Okay, that should do to unlock all of the stuff that I remember reading about. Now for skills, we'll need that. And we need lockpick. I don't know, traps is pretty good already. I'd like to do both doctor and first aid, but I only get one more skill. Now, traits. Gifted. I think we get another trait. Ah, good-natured is a good one to take. Doesn't affect the action points, and yeah. Alright. I like to set them to 22 because that means it can grow a little bit. Here goes nothing. What? We missed the boss man's speech? Yeah, my push to talk button skipped the boss man's speech, which says, "You're the only hope." I guess I have to leave before I can come back. There's some gear in there that I'd like to bring. Stick to the guns. I know the graphics are a bit grainy, but this is kind of what it was even back on the DOS machine. Natural light for the first time in your life. Okay. Exiting the caves. And we're coming right back so we can get the other gear that I know is here. Yeah, adjusting the speed made a little difference. Try again later, huh? Cute. I guess I'll just kill off all the rats. a tough rat taking 2 shots. $500 experience for killing the rats. Oh well, maybe there'll be more rats if I have to come back. I will have to come back, it's just a matter of... Do I go to Shady Sands first? Ah. And here's where a bunch of the story starts, I guess. Alright, so he basically told me about raiders and rad scorpions. Not much more for level 1, oh boy. Hello, evil-looking monk dude.
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be... Wanderer, I shall believe you, for now. You may enter Shady Sands, but be warned, your every move will be watched. Certainly. What do you wish to know? Junktown lies south of here, though there is little in the way of visitation. From stories, I'm certain there are cities south of that. Certainly. What do you wish to know? Oh my, yes. Great packs of rad scorpions are killing our herds. We don't know where they're from, and no matter how many we kill, there's always more. And now the monsters are attacking my people. Roslo is trying to find a cure for their poison, but I'm not sure how it goes. Yes. Please, talk to Roslo. He possesses far more information on these creatures than I.
You know, you'd think in a place where all they've got to do is grow their food and protect their animals that they'd be better shots. And plenty of time to practice. I seem to remember needing to loot everything that isn't nailed down except in the doctor's house because he gets pissy. Ooh, rocks and a knife, and maybe I can sell this stuff back to some of the other people and make some bottle cap money. I'm not sure if the chat is working or if it's really that empty. I had some difficulties getting things to log in right. Had to resync the whole thing, which leaves me a little bit worried, but still. Not the doctor's house. Okay. First time I played through this, I didn't get to watch any of the videos because the potato I was using for our PC was even worse than the game really would allow. It was within the minimums, but I couldn't watch the vids. So this time I watched through the vids, and now it's different. Yeah, give me your money, guy. I've been trapped by children. I hate it when that happens. Alright.
Greetings. What may I help you with this fine day? Shady Sands is much like a family, one that keeps to itself. The gardens are on the south side. The Brahma pens are north, although the smell is, I fear, quite intense this time of year.
I'll have to take your word for it because I don't have smell-o-vision.
We are small and self-sufficient, so there is little else to tell.
Oh, there's the garden. And the Brahmin pen. And a bunch more walking roadblock children things. Lovely how they refer to all of the townsfolk as peasants. Another place to loot. Maybe this is the one with the rope? It is! Yeah, well, Timmy ain't down the well, and that ain't enough water for the vault. Ah, there I am. Bowl and a pot and a table. Really reminds me of Morrowind. There's just bowls and pots and tables everywhere. Hello, farmer. Talk to me. Oh, because the intelligence is high, I can tell him about crop rotation. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll get some XP out of that and level. Leveled! Skill points. Killed 24 rats. Okay, so this guy used to be a guard for the merchants, and now he's made this little town his home. There's the raiders. There's Rad Scorpion stuff, and I already talked to the guy. And he won't tell me anything more except to talk to the guy. So now it's time to talk with Doc Holliday down here. Oh, wait a minute, I already did talk to him. Now we talk to the guard and say, take me to the caves where I can get slaughtered by the big evil whatevers. Okay, we're in the Scorpion Cave. Alright, mercenary, keep up. Great, I'm right in line with him. So, mercenary is going to shoot me. Dude has a lot better aim than I do. Ah, scorpion tails. I don't think there's any loot there. Normally I'd say that's a whole lot of nope, but I think we can manage since I've got companion gunslinger here. couple more. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Scorpion tail weighs 20 pounds. Cute. Yeah, maximum capacity. So we head back and give him to the doctor and see what he comes up with. Well, as long as it's going to have to wait till morning anyway, I might as well try and kick chat into gear and see if it's going to connect. And there's a happy doctor. Yeah, I had to get out of there before the children locked me in again. Ooh. Now the perks that I'm supposed to get is awareness, toughness, quick pockets, more crit, action boy, and pathfinder. So it looks like awareness is the only one that really works here. Scout would be nice, but it's not really necessary. Okay, more skill points. Ah, so that's the antivenom antidote thing. Each time he seems to take one tail and turn it into a bottle of antivenom. Hello, Mr. Joshin, and yeah, I did play the Fallout stuff a long time ago. 15 or 20 years, depending on how long ago this was actually released. Oh, 1997. So almost 20 years. I just need to get that weight out of my inventory. Alright, we'll let the cranky old doctor sleep. And now to the creepy monk-looking dude in the beginning, or the head of the village.
Ah, things are much more settled now. Razlo has been working on a cure for the rad scorpion poison, and with that, we should be able to fight what's left of them. Certainly. What do you wish to know? Ah, things are much more settled now. Razlo has been working on a cure for the rad scorpion poison, and certainly. What do you wish to know? Junktown lies south of... Certainly. What do you wish to...
You talked about raiders before, but I guess I'll have to hunt them down without his help. So I got the rope. That means I should be able to go ahead and go to the ruins of Vault 15. And I think that the thing just glitched. Yeah, graphics glitch. Maybe it'll let me out, maybe it won't. Nope, it won't. Well, time for a quick break anyway. It's been about an hour. I'll relaunch real quick. One of the cool things was the loading intros and all of that. So I'll run the intro again while I go for a quick stretch.
aside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe, 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 maybe.
War. War never changes. The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower. But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons: petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska, the US would annex Canada, and the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation-states bent on controlling the last remaining resources on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders. And from the ashes of nuclear devastation, a new civilization would struggle to arise. A few were able to reach the relative safety of the large underground vaults. Your family was part of that group that entered Vault 13. Imprisoned safely behind the large vault door, under a mountain of stone, a generation has lived without knowledge of the outside world. Life in the vault is about to change.
Okay, so we'll load up the game again and get back to where we were, and hopefully the graphic glitch won't be there. Oh no, it broke. Well, it loaded that one, but I guess the graphics glitch means we can't load the game. So I'll try and dig out an old hex editor and fix the save game, see if I can make it work. And if I can't, then I'll just get back to that spot off camera. So I don't normally stream more than an hour anyway. Not until I can upgrade my potato. And once the potato's upgraded, then I can stream Minecraft and other games and stuff instead of having to be stuck with DOSBox. And it's been real and it's been fun, but the graphics glitch made it not real fun. Have a good night all.